Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day. And today we're going to be doing Heritage Hills Midnight Ride. Yep. When I open this thing up, it's like get smacked in the face with citrus and lavender. But I think it's sandalwood across the bottom. Maybe it's cedar and sandalwood. But I'm definitely smelling lavender and is it orange or mandarin? But that maybe it's like lemon. It's like a cornucopia of scents coming out of this thing. It's really nice. Whoa, almost dropped a lid. But none of it's listed on the outside, so I'm not sure. I'm just looking at it and going, letting the old nose tell me what's in there. And then today we're going to be using the Edwin Jagger with London Bridge blades. There we go. Fifth use of these things. So we'll get a good idea where we're going to be going with that. Now, lather's up kind of nice. And when I smell this, I get maybe pepper and muskiness coming across. You can still smell the, I don't know, the cough suddenly coming back. I think it's all the scent coming in. I haven't coughed all day, and all of a sudden I am. Yeah, it's definitely, I smell pepper in there, and it smells more orange. You get an orange note, lavender, pepper, cedar, sandalwood, and a musk somewhere in there. I'm not sure what kind of musk it is, but I smell musk. All right, how's your day going? Obviously, I'm doing a lot better. Like the last video is like still had, it's still there, but it's not as bad. I went all yesterday with no problem until about 9 o'clock last night, and then all of a sudden I'm like, all right, I gotta hack up along. And just suddenly, it was like I had a little bit of lemonade, homemade lemonade, with my snack, and some peanuts and stuff. You know, when you're diabetic, you know, you have to keep yourself balanced, and I always eat nuts and stuff like that. So, as my snacks, because it's high in protein and fats and stuff, and it's like complex carbs versus simple carbs. And I had a little bit of lemonade, and I was like, got done drinking some, and all of a sudden it's like irritated the whole area. And the next thing I'm like hacking for about 20 minutes. My wife's like, "You all right?" And I'm gonna, don't worry, I might just keel over and die. I don't know. It's like, or else I could be good. I don't know. It was one of those things that was like flashing back to everything. Yeah, definitely. It's like a sandalwood cedar I'm smelling. That's one nice thing is like I got COVID and it didn't bother the scent profile or taste. I still got those. If anything, it's like I'm smelling things a lot better. I don't know why. It's like everything seems bolder. Maybe it cleared out all the sinuses. I don't know. But Heritage Hill, they've done another one of their knock out of the ballpark type scents that they have. My favorite is Washington. It's John Paul Jones, and this isn't bad either. It's like, I looked at their website, and yeah, there's no splashes to be seen yet. So, be really happy. It's like they got, I guarantee you, if they put Washington, John Paul Jones, and any of the other ones, I'll probably just order them to match up well, because these guys did a good job. It's like certain soaps I've tried, it's like, okay. It's like I can easily live with whatever. It's like I'll just marry it up with what I have for splashes. But I know Justin, he always say, if you order the soap, order the splash. Well, if they don't have it, what do? You know, you just gotta marry them up with something that you like. And you know, it's like Sterling and PAA, obviously they make a soap, they make a splash to go with it. Not everybody is that route yet. It's like who's the other guys? Crown and Crane. They don't have their own splashes yet. They got balms, but I just use regular lotion for that. Now I have in the past where I'll get open up a lotion, and after it's about a quarter done, I use up, and then I'll take, like, say, I've done this in the past, you know, take Old Spice and splash it in there, and then shake it up and get it all married together, and then I'll have like an Old Spice balm type thing, you know, that I made myself. You know, I've done that. And you know, my friend Palmer, I told him about that, and he's like, oh, okay. I have a habit of, I'll order, it's like, that's one thing I always liked about Sterling and Crown and Crane, is like, you can just order a sample of their soap, you know, you'll get a 1 ounce sample. Yeah, it's a little more expensive per ounce, but it's a lot cheaper than ordering a full tub and then going, oh, yuck, this sucks. And then, you know, I suppose you could trade it off to someone else, and you know, if someone wanted to buy it off, yeah, I suppose you could do that. But and more people are willing, just you got the splash to go with it. But I'm still not in that camp where I'm going to spend all that money on something and find out, like, oh, this is disgusting, and that, like, then have to pay the cost of shipping it someplace else. No, not me. I just would like to see other companies following the same route. Now, Heritage Hill, you know, there's it's like $10 for 3 ounces, so it's not that bad. And so they don't sell like a 5 ounce tub, it's a 3 ounce tub that they sell because they're small comparatively. You can see stacked up between the all my Sterlings is my Heritage Hill, and behind that stack over there, you can barely see it. There's all my Crown and Cranes. It's like the Amber Wood. I've gone through 2 tubs of that, because when I first got it, that was all I used was Amber Wood and some of their samples of the other stuff. And I went through an entire tub of it before I made another order and got more and started expanding out to other companies. And I didn't get started into looking at other companies until I joined one of those shaving forums on groups on Facebook, and then I'm starting to see, it's like, what? And then I started watching videos of other people, and it's like, oh, God, there's what? How many companies are there? And next thing you know, it's like there's company after company. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, I remember the heady days of the back in the 80s and early 90s. Your choice was 2? I don't know. Slide this down. They were standing there yapping, and big old blob went in halfway in the sink and on the counter here. But yeah, it's like you had Old Spice shaving soap and Williams. That was it. That was your choices. I guess there were others out there, but I never seen them at, like, because I always got my stuff at like Walmart or the local drugstore. And they didn't. That was the only 2 I ever seen. You know, there may have been others, but no one ever carried them. I suppose if they were in a larger market or something, like tobacco or something like that, which has been around forever today too. And it's like you got all the, I got Parassos and Cella and Arco up there, but never knew about them until I started watching shave videos and the groups. Now I come to realize there are too many soaps. You could probably stack this room full of all the different kind of soaps, and you wouldn't have to have a shelf, like a storage rack. I'm seriously debating getting one of the ones like a shoe rack that you hang on the door and start putting some of that stuff. Because I got soaps behind. See, those first row of soap, there's a row of soap behind that, and they don't get used as often because they're behind. I have to dig through everything to get to them. So I'm thinking of getting a shoe rack, put on the door, and be able to easily access, and make it easier to do my what do you call it, rotation. See, I do a rotation, so typically what I'll do is I'll start at top of the rack and just work my way down, work my way up. Right now I'm working on this row, right in the middle row, I'm going up, and then it's going to come back down. So if you ever wonder where all the soaps, you know, what happens, there you go. That's what's going on. But it always seems that the ones in the back 2 rows back there, they never get used hardly often because I gotta move all the other rows out of the way. So then I got 3 rows of stuff over here. Oh, and not irritate my lungs, I think, what's going on. And I got PAA row here, and I got my C4th right there. That's what's in that row. I really want to get the C4th lime and the splash, you know, the 2 splashes that they have. So next time I make I think it's Razor Company, I can get all that stuff from. But the last time I made my order, I was looking at it, it's like they didn't have any of it in stock, so that's why I didn't get any. They didn't even have the splash, so I just got other stuff to go with it. Thanks to Scott over at the Shaving with Peg Leg. You know, he had that giveaway, and I got his gift certificate to the shaving company, and I made an order. And I got 2 more rows of nothing but samples. 2 tubs. There's like 6 tubs. Yeah, 6 tubs that have samples in them. You know, 1 ounce samples. And then in the shaving cabinet I got behind me, or actually medicine cabinet or whatever you would call it, I think nowadays, that the phone is attached to. I got a bunch of samples in there, little itty one-use samples that I got from different people. like Eric shaving every. Yeah, I haven't seen a video from him in forever. He's on Instagram and see him all the time there, but he hasn't done a video in forever and a day. Maybe having problems talking. And the Shaving Disciple, he hasn't done a video in forever. I got a bunch of stuff from him. And NY Shaving, Jimmy, he hasn't done a video in forever. It's like I'm friends with him on Facebook, and you know, we chat every once in a while, but he's just so busy with work that he just doesn't do anything anymore. So I kind of understand. So we got our people that we like watching, and then they just disappear. So kind of like I did for a while. And it's like, I watched a bunch of videos when I was sick because I was sitting in my recliner, but I'm watching it on the TV, my 70-inch TV. We run everything, so all I have is a mouse, so I can scroll around and everything and look at stuff, but I can't. It's like I'd have to go get out of my chair and go type stuff in, and well, if I got a wireless keyboard, that would help, but I'd be like, click like and watch the video, but I wasn't commenting. I was like living kind of miserably. But maybe you see me not around. I was around, but I'm not around. Okay. I was around watching your videos, but I was not making comments. And my iPad bit to dust. It won't even play videos anymore. It's like it sort of is like a ancient old device that barely tools around the internet anymore. So it's about ready for the dustbin. So. You get everything? Right there, one. There we go. Alrighty. That was the fifth use of those London Bridge, and it just sliced and diced. It is smooth. It can easily, these little buggers can go to 6 easily. Alright, there we go. Splash. Yes, it's Avon. And this is Tai Winds. Almost like high karate. Come on there. A little more. There we go. A little tingling right there. Ah, it smells good. Tai Winds. Now let's see if I can. There we go. See. There we go. Tai Winds. If you can read that right there. Tai Winds. T-A-I. Winds. W-I-N-D. Tai Winds. You could always look in the headers and the description too. I put all that stuff in there. But it's no longer produced. You can get it off eBay if you're looking and give it a shot. It's not that you can buy it. This thing of this probably for really cheap. Most of them I've always seen are under $10. All right, so that was Heritage Hills Midnight Ride. Excellent soap. Ambergris. There we go. That's that musky. That's ambergris. That's it. All right. It's amazing. They put a different scent on your face and you open it up and you look up. Oh, yeah. It's like definitely pepper. I'm not sure if it's black pepper, but pepper. But suddenly I'm getting peppermint. I don't know why. All right. So that upside down. Well, duh. Here we go. London Bridge with the Edwin Jagger razor. 5th use. And I'm going to be using it to number 6. We're counting them down. All right. All right, I'm going to call it right here. Hope you guys like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.